Tapes and tapes and tapes after tapes of the king himself, Baltasar Engonga. We are going to take a short trip to a country called Equatorial Guinea. The land of happiness and joy.
And vibe.
The land of happiness and joy. And that guy, basically, when he did his thing, and I'm just gonna do it, it just resembles the Wakanda Forever thing, you know? So when he was doing this, when he does this, it just reminds you of the Wakanda. So basically, we're going to the land of Wakanda in Equatorial Guinea, where we have a boss man called King Baltasar Engonga. Very powerful name as well.
Name of a king.
It's absolutely the name of a king. So I'll give you guys the gist. It's this man that happens to be a very powerful man in Equatorial Guinea. I think it's the nephew or something of the president of the country as well. Keep in mind, the president has been in rule for 42 years or 45 years, something like this.
Insane.
And
I think the son is the vice president. I heard. I'm not sure.
and the son is the vice president as well. So they are family, powerful family, wealthy family. And we have this man called Baltasar Engonga. He is the head of the, let's say for example, having an organization in the US that is the CIA and NSA combined, and then the guy heads that organization. Yeah, so it's one of the top security chiefs in the country, heading their intelligence and national security agency. It's very interesting how this started because he was being investigated for corruption and stuff like that. And there was an order. They searched his house. When they searched his house, what they found was unbelievable. Basically, they found tapes and tapes and tapes after tapes of the king himself, Baltasar Engonga,
the king
having sex with, I think they mentioned that they found over 400 tapes. He had videos at the beach. He had videos in the office, in the bathroom, at home, in a bedroom, in the hotel, wherever you can think of. I don't know, but out of those 400 videos, he might even have videos in a fighter jet. That's the kind of guy we're talking about. He had videos with different ladies, over 400 videos with different ladies.
Wow.
Having sex with them. But not just that he's had sex with them. They are all consensual sex as well. So basically, these videos are not secretly recorded. They are literally looking at the camera and all that stuff. Now, that's not what's crazy about the whole thing. Oh, yeah. He had sex with people. So what? No. He didn't have sex with just regular. There was literally, for example, a picture. We have to find that picture. There was a picture of the work colleagues. So imagine taking a office picture with your work colleagues, and they literally pointed out some of the ladies that they found they had sex tapes with, and it looked like out of maybe 11 or 14 women in his office, only 2 survived not fucking it. Now they found this video, it started trending, it came out, it was like, oh, it's AI, over 400 videos, AI, are you drunk? He had this finishing move. When he was doing it, it would look up and put his hand like this, and just like, ha, ha, ha. You know, it was so interesting to watch, to see. It's a big scandal. It's mental. What do you think happens to this guy?
I mean, I should be asking you because I feel like he should have a bounty on his head right now.
I heard that he has been arrested and he's going to face. He's going to be in court. He has already been in court a few times already, but he hasn't been convicted yet. But it has to be that it's for the corruption case. The only problem is that he slept with a lot of influential people's wife.
Exactly.
No matter how powerful he is himself. In fact, I heard that the warrant for his arrest was from the top. I think maybe from the presidency or something. Because the chief security officer of the president's wife also got fucked.
Any part of the world, if this is happening, he will be guilty of something legally, because he has messed with a lot of powerful people's wives. I don't see him getting out of everything. He just stepped on the wrong toes, man, and he will pay the price.
But keep in mind, do you think the president that has ruled for over 40 years will allow his sibling, his nephew, to be punished? Because this is like people with like true and genuine absolute power in their country. You think they would let someone from their family?
It depends. If he hasn't wronged the president himself by all these shenanigans, right? But if he has, then that would be a problem. But if he hasn't sort of stepped on the wrong toes, regardless of how powerful those people are, he seems quite influential himself and powerful. So he might still be protected and untouchable. But if he has sort of offended the wrong people, I think they will find some other thing just to punish him for his moral misdeeds.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know what the president or the vice president thinks about this. It could be that they also know about it. Because for me, that's another thing that I wanted to mention. When this happened, I started seeing videos on the internet talking about Equatorial Guinea as a country. It seems like they are extremely open to those things. So we, as other African countries, looking at it, we might actually be misinterpreting what's going on. Of course, there are some extremities there, like, for example, sleeping with his brother's wife. But it seems like they might have a very solid open arrangement that out of those 400 married, some of them married, maybe some of them are married. The married ones there, maybe not 100% of them, those ones are surprised or pissed off.
I feel like
who knows if the president has run his own course as well, because I heard that in Equatorial Guinea, it seems like they are a little bit open.
I think that's definitely looking like the truth, because for example, even in Nigeria we have that, right? I lived in Calabar, and Calabar is sort of known for that, like Cross River State and Akwa Ibom. And I mean, Calabar people will tell you otherwise, I know, but they know deep down. I lived there for over a year, so I know how it is there. So to support your point, it's also the video about the wife. The wife also had a video that she was with other people. So that says it all, right? So it's just like a massive sexual fest or something like that, that everyone just moves in that sort of direction, Because I saw the wife sex tape first, I'm like, what is going on in Equatorial Guinea?
One man came on this online and he was like, Equatorial Guinea. For anyone that is, if you're Yoruba, Oko actually means penis. So this guy was screaming out, Equatorial Guinea. Those people, yeah. And that was very funny. So one man came out and said, Equatorial Guinea, he said that a lot of Nigerians from like the southern part of Nigeria used to travel there, and it used to take a lot to be able to bring them back home. Because the level of freedom, the level of non-judgmental actions that you can take in Equatorial Guinea is out of this world. Basically, that man described that in Equatorial Guinea, you could go into a house, have a young boy, and the father has been like, is telling the young boy, hey, can I get cigarettes from you? Like, hey, and the boy can be like, oh, but you borrowed the cigarette from me. Also, the condom you took from me like yesterday. And maybe this boy is even just 14. And they just have that conversation, and it's nothing stressful. When I watched that video, I'm like, okay, I get it. So it could be that the kids, if they are old enough at least, they might know what their parents are up to, because some of those things are happening in the house as well, and who knows what they are also up to. It's very difficult from outside to know exactly the gravity, because we will be judging it from our own lens and our own societal lens. But from what I've heard, it seems like it might just... It is a problem, yes. It might not be as big a problem as we think it is.
Yeah, 100%. Because the Calabar thing that I talked about briefly, I saw things that even myself, I was surprised that this is the same country that I live in. Bro, it's like, I know someone was having sex with his cousin. It was so normalized, they were not even hiding it. And this is Calabar, not even Equatorial Guinea. This is still Nigeria. I saw that. Like, it's not like, oh, this. Nah. Bro, I was like, shocked, man. Like, but yeah, if it's normalized there, it's yeah.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see how that continues to play out. If you're from Equatorial Guinea or you know anything about that country and their societal moral structure, please feel free to put it in the comment section. Maybe we are interpreting it wrongly or maybe we are not. Just let us know. We'll be very interested to know.